Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is gonna be a weird one. I decided that it was finally something that I wanted to talk about and finally something that I wanted to discuss and just kind of let you know as well, because I know that lots of you guys ask me lots of questions about the way that I look, the way that I do things, right down to my nails, my eyelashes, whatever. So I thought, after seeing Victoria from In The Fro do a video just like this, I thought, oh my god, I need to do that video. I was like, I just loved it, I loved watching it, so I wanted to make one for myself. So this video is literally going to cover everything that I've ever had done, whether it's cosmetic surgery or whether it's just kind of like beauty procedures, like getting your nails done, for example, and I'll tell you all about where I get them done, why I get them done, and stuff like that. I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible because I do know that I tend to ramble on in videos, so I'm going to try and be punchy with it, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I say that in every video and I have to cut it out because it ends up being like 20 minutes long, so. But anyway, let's get into the good stuff. So first up, I'm going to talk to you about the beauty procedures that I have done. So I never used to get anything done before. I was such a tomboy. My nails were always like chipped and horrible, but I don't know what it was. I think something changed within me and I was like, actually, I don't want to have disgusting nails anymore. I just want to always kind of be presentable with things like that. So I started getting my nails done and I've been quite lucky. I've always had quite strong nails, so I didn't actually need to have acrylics or anything like that. It's funny because my stepmom is a nail technician who does like extensions and stuff like that, but I never really needed them, so I just got gel and I started off getting shellac, and I really liked shellac, but for me it didn't last long enough. I know that it's more for people that like to change the colour of their nails often, whereas I'm not like that at all. I have the same colour basically every single time I see my nail lady. And then my nail lady told me about Calgel, and people always say that I'm saying Calgel. It's not cow like moo, it's Calgel. That's what I have on at the moment, and I'm actually getting my nails done tomorrow, and it's just basically gel polish over my natural nails, but it's really hard and it doesn't lift and it doesn't flake and it doesn't chip. So this is about 3 weeks of nail growth and there's not a single chip in any of them, so it just means that my nails are a lot more presentable for longer. So I really need this, and it costs about £25 where I go, so it's not too bad. Then next up, in terms of eyelashes, now this is a procedure that I've only ever had done once, and I have had LVL lashes, and I saw so many girls, like bloggers and stuff like that, going and getting LVL lashes. It's such a relief. I've like thrown away my eyelash curlers. I don't need them whatsoever, and basically it's kind of like an eyelash perm but a little bit better. They call it a lash lift, and it's not quite as like curly as a lash perm, but it just sort of lifts your lashes, and it means that you just don't have to curl them up. So when you have quite straight lashes like I do, it's just really nice to give you that sort of wide awake look. And I think that I must have had this done like 3 months ago now, and I'm literally getting them done tomorrow. They last so long. So it's really money well spent. I think my lady charges £25 for that as well. They also tint your lashes so they're a bit darker, but that has obviously like come off now. That's really useful, especially during summer when you're going on holiday, because it just gives you a little bit more of a well-kept look. So that's something that I will definitely be keeping up now that I've had it done. I don't think I could live without it. It's just one of the best things that I've ever done. It costs about £25, which it just makes it so affordable and just so useful, so it's not a big deal. I'm very excited to have it refreshed, ready for my holiday. But yeah, that's one of my favourites. Now obviously I get my hair done as well. That's a big part of like my look, and I go to DESPINA SIANOU at Michael John Salon in London, and I recently did a video all about my hair journey and what I went through and how she gets my hair to this style. So what I will do is I will pop a link to my hair journey down below so that you can see more about that. Basically what I have is a form of balayage, but they call it Bacio del Sol, which I believe means kissed by the sun. So it's a real like ultra natural highlighted look, although I've gone quite blonde now, but I really love my hair and I'm really happy with it. I know some people will say that they enjoyed my hair when it was black, and that's fine. Again, I never really ask people what they liked better. I just like my hair the way that it is, and I just do this stuff for me. So, and I just have the best hairdresser in the world. She's not even just a hairdresser anymore, she's my friend, and I have so much love for her, and she's just so good at what she does. I mean, I don't understand how she's not like famous for how good she is, because I know that so many of you girls have booked in with her to go and have your hair done now, which blows my mind that that you respect my opinion that much to go and trust her with your hair. Like, that is the biggest compliment for me ever, and I know that she's just over the moon to be meeting some of you, and I just wish I was there with you guys, like, going through it, because I remember how, like, excited I was when I got my hair done. And then also I use the Olaplex treatment to keep my hair from breaking and to keep it strong and healthy. But all of that is in my hair history video, so I will pop a link in the description box if you want to know more. Next up, let's talk about teeth. I've been quite lucky my whole life. I had quite straight teeth. My brother had braces, but I didn't need them. But I did suck my fingers when I was a kid, and that kind of just pushed my teeth out of a line a little bit, especially like here. But yeah, I never really like needed braces or anything like that. My teeth were very, very discoloured though, and I did actually have them professionally whitened at a dentist in High Wycombe, I believe. And basically they made me the trays, and you put the syringe serum stuff into the trays and you just sleep with them on, and I did that for 2 weeks, and it just changed the way that I smiled. So it gave me back my smile basically, because I would never smile. I hated it. It was so discoloured. So that was just a really, really good one for me, and it was actually a present from my grandma when I was 18, so I was very, very lucky for that one. But now I just kind of top it up with Crest white strips. They're really easy and quick, and I just pop them on for half an hour, and that kind of refreshes the whiteness of my teeth, I guess. People that read my blog will know that I got INVISALIGN. I had it in for the first 2 weeks and I was settling in fine with that. I don't feel like my speech ever settled, and I did feel like I had a little bit of discomfort with my first set of trays. They needed to be filed down a lot, and it was a bit of a palaver, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was as easy as other people have it, because my friend Joel, otherwise known as Galax, which he's also got a YouTube channel which I'll pop down in the description box, he got them done like the same day as me. He got his fitted the same day, and so we were both texting each other like, oh, my mouth. But he didn't have any trouble whatsoever, but I did. And then I went to have my second trays fitted, and I had some kind of like a reaction to the gel that they use to stick the buttons on your teeth. The buttons are what really sort of push your teeth into place and speed up the process. And because I was having the Invisalign light treatment, so we managed to sort of tailor make the treatment so that it suited me a little bit more. So I didn't have the buttons fitted, obviously, because I couldn't, and now I just sleep with them in at night, which is so convenient for me. It means that I'm not in like meetings having to pull out the trays or anything like that, and it's really a lot easier. So I'm loving that at the moment. I just sleep with them in, and to me, I could do that for the rest of my life and it wouldn't really be an issue at all. And it's not a big thing. Like, I know that my teeth are quite straight anyway, but it's literally just to correct the fact that I used to suck my fingers and it pushed my teeth out of a line. And I just noticed it in YouTube videos a lot more. I'm sure you guys will be staring at my mouth now and you'll see that my bottom teeth actually slant down, and that's kind of what really annoys me when I watch my YouTube videos back. I'm like, oh. And the place that I actually go for all my dental sort of treatment at the moment is a place called CLAYDON Dental, and it's literally just down the road from my house here in Milton Keynes, and I think they also have one in Buckingham as well, and they're just really, really nice, and it's just a really nice place to go and get my teeth done. It's a bit like a spa. It's not really like a dentist, it's a bit like a spa, so that's a nice place. Next up is laser hair removal. Wow. Now this is something that I never thought I'd be able to get done, and I'm so happy to be able to be doing this. Those of you who haven't seen, I actually did the campaign with Transform. I'm literally going all out and I'm getting it all done, and it's just very, very exciting for me because it's something that I did suffer with for a very long time. I've always been a very hairy person. I've got a lot of hair on my head, and that means that I've got a lot of hair everywhere else, and I used to be painfully embarrassed about it. When I was at school, oh, I'll never forget the first time a boy came up to me and was like, oh, you've got really hairy legs. I was like, thanks. And I cried my eyes out. Honestly, cried my eyes out about it. But nowadays I'm a little bit more like, I am hairy, like I can't even deny it. I'm really not anymore because I'm on I think I've had my third treatment, and at the moment I can't remember the last time I shaved. Like, I had the hairiest arms before, and there's nothing there at the moment. I've had it done pretty much everywhere, and it's just made my life so much easier. It would take me up to 45 minutes to get rid of all of the hair on my body in the morning, so now I save a lot of time. I don't have to get up at like 6 in the morning, and it's just nice to be able to go on like spontaneous trips to the spa if I haven't shaved. Like, usually I would have to be like, oh no, I have to shave, but now I'm like, yeah, let's go to the spa. All jokes aside, it has made a massive difference to my confidence, and it just makes me feel a lot better. So I'm really, really lucky to be able to be having that treatment at the moment. It's just made a massive difference to my life. So if you want to read a little bit more about my treatment, I'll pop some links down below that will tell you more about it, because there's a lot of information. So I thought if you guys want to read a little bit more, you can just click the link. So I'll pop that down there. But yeah, I've had my legs done, my arms done, my underarms done, my stomach, my back, I've had it all done. So yeah, it's very exciting, and the fact that it's only the 3rd treatment is just wow. For me personally, it's been a very, very painful treatment. The first time it wasn't, but the 2nd and the 3rd time it's been very, very painful. My therapist Gozia at the new Cavendish Street clinic is amazing, and she's very, very patient with me, and she understands I'm in a lot of pain, but she does say to me that it's not normal to have that much pain. So yeah, I'm a bit of a wuss, and I take codeine beforehand, and that helps quite a lot. It's definitely not more painful than waxing, that is for sure. And now let's talk about my face, because I feel like this has been a subject of discussion for a long time. Some people think that I've had stuff done, some people think that I've had stuff done and it's gone wrong, which is, it's lovely. But yeah, I wanted to talk about it and just sort of clear anything up and just say that basically, no, I have never had anything done invasive or anything injected into my face. I've not had fillers, I've not had Botox, I've not had a nose job. I mean, my God, you know I haven't had a nose job. But no, I've not had anything done as yet. But I'm not adverse to it, like I totally am not against it, but yeah, it's definitely not something that I have done yet, and I would tell you guys if I did. I'm not one of those people that lies about what they've had done. I'm totally open about it. I'm an open book. I come from a family that are not shy of having a few procedures or 10. So it's not a big deal for me. It really isn't something that makes me feel uncomfortable. I've never felt the need to like shout it, but if people ask me, I'm more than happy to be like, yeah, of course I've had this done, or no, I haven't had that done. I'm not shy about it. So if I'd had my lips done, I'd be here telling you guys about it. I'd be doing a video about it. I'd be vlogging the procedure probably, but I just haven't had it done yet. And I often think about it like, oh my God, do I need Botox? Do I need lip fillers? Do I need this? Do I need that? I don't feel I need it enough to make me go and do it yet. So I'm sure there'll be a day when I'm like, actually I am gonna go and get Botox. But until that day, I can't admit to having had stuff done, but I will tell you if I do. And for the people that think that I've had surgery that's gone wrong, that's, I guess you have to take that one up with my parents, because this is all them, this is their genetics. So there's not much I can do about that. God, the comments do make me laugh sometimes. And finally, on to my biggest surgery, I guess. When I was 24, I decided that I wanted to get a breast enlargement. I'd had, I don't even know what size I was, but I was very small. I'd never been measured. My brother always said to me, Lydia, if you didn't have feet, would you wear shoes? And I was like, of course I wouldn't. And he was like, well, why are you wearing a bra then? So yeah, I never bothered going and getting measured or anything like that. And I just lived like that for a very long time. And then I left university and I got my first job, and I was obviously earning money, and this was before I was full-time on my blog and YouTube. I was earning money and I bought myself a car, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna buy myself some boobs. And I just did, and I didn't realise how much I wanted it until I'd had it done. It was only when I was getting ready, because I always get ready in my underwear, and I just looked in the mirror and I was like, oh wow. I realised that I just completely ignored my body for like 24 years. Didn't do it for any other reason other than I wanted them. Like, they're not something that I always have on show. I don't really get them out, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I do like having them a lot, and it did do a lot for my confidence. I know that people obviously still have stigmas that are attached to having your boobs done. People think that you just want to go and become a glamour model or a stripper or something like that, and it's not really like that anymore. Like, this is 2016. People get stuff done, and you might not agree with it, but they still get stuff done, so it's not really relevant anymore. But I know that there will be people that completely disagree with what I'm saying, but that's absolutely fine. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion on surgery and God knows what else, but I'm literally just telling you my story, and you can do what you want with that, but I'm not asking whether you think I looked better before or whether you thought I looked better now. I'm just not asking that question. It's not something that I'm interested in, because I didn't do it for anyone else. other than me. So whilst I understand that you might not like fake boobs or you might not like LVL lashes, I'm just here to tell my story because people have asked me to, so yeah. So yeah, I had them done when I was 25 years old, and I kind of felt like at that point I'd given them enough time to grow, and they hadn't. They'd kind of let me down. So I took matters into my own hands. I paid for it with my own money, and I made the appointments all myself, and I found my surgeon myself. I did a lot of research into him. I found that he was one of the top surgeons in his field for breast reconstruction. So should anything go wrong, I was in good hands, and yeah, recovery was fine. My parents were really understanding. There was no sort of issues. They didn't judge me. They were really they were just fine with it. They were kind of like, it's whatever you want to do. I mean, my dad was obviously a bit like, don't want to talk about it, but you do what you want. But I believe that that is everything. That's everything that I do to keep me looking like this, or anything that I've done to make me look like this. And you can rest assured that I've told you everything. Everything in this video is exactly what I've had done. And if I have anything done in the future, you will of course know about it. I'm not here to keep secrets from you guys. This is an open relationship. But if you want any more information on any of the treatments, or where I go, or where I went to have the treatments done, I've popped as much information in the description box below. So if you want to know where I get my hair done, what surgeons I've seen, and what therapists I use, I popped all of their information and any more information that I could find in the description box, so you can check it out there. Also down there you will find all of the links to my blog, my social media, my Snapchat, and I will also put that on screen. If you want to come and follow me on there, which is where I do lots of stuff, you can. If you liked this video, which I think it might be a little bit controversial, so I understand that this is probably going to get loads of thumbs down, but if you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe also whilst you're down there. But I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!